Welcome back everyone to Terminus Zombie Survivors, and we had a cracking first episode. We managed to get 3/4 of the way up the map, but unfortunately for us we're on the wrong side of the map. So we're on the right of the map and Terminus is going to be over on the left of the map, because we did manage to find a street map, so we sort of know where it is and we've got a route planned. Unfortunately at the moment we have got water, but it's all dirty, so we are taking the disease every time we take it, so we do need to get that cleaned up in this episode. Food is starting to run out now, so that is our main concern. We did get lucky with weapons because we saw a survivor get taken out by a zombie and we managed to loot and get some good weapons. Let's continue on with our route and let's see if we can get to Terminus in this episode. So 4 AM we were up again. Nice early starter. Hydration's not looking great. I don't really want to be using dirty water because it will just proc a disease. I would rather wait 7 hours and then proc it. Take a little bit of damage. The disease has gone, which is the most important. Unfortunately, with our food and our water not being full, we're not recovering the AP. I would waste the morale, but I think I need to try and get my satiety to start healing some of the HP damage. You're like running around with 14, 15 HP, it's a lot easier for somebody to be able to kill you. So as you see, there's a lot of zombies around us. We won't know the extent of it until 6 o'clock when it gets light, so we might as well just spend the next turn just reading the book. We haven't really got much books ready in this run. The shorter the run, the less likely you are to manage to be able to complete books. Okay, we managed to level up again, which is good. Sharp ears, less audible sound, survival cooking. We haven't got pots and pans to cook at the moment, so that's pointless. Sharp ears could be very useful. With our quiet trait, I think it supersedes sharp ears, so we might as well take the combat this time. We turned it down last time. We might not have another level up in this run, it's hard to tell. I've just got to hope there's nobody in that dark spot on the other side of the door. Okay, there isn't. There's a runner up there. Cooking pamphlets in a book. Again, that book could be something like cat eyes. Scrap metal up there. So we need to be leaving out the top left. So yeah, it won't let me go past that guy. He has woke up, so he has massive movement. Then we're moving between the zombies, at least then I've got options. Book, crafting book. Yeah, he can cover the old tile. And now our combat knives are doing 7 damage. Let's just get rid of the fire extinguisher, try and use our weapons effectively. I would like to get to the south, but that guy's blocking it off. I would like to get to the north, but the other one's blocking it. So it only leaves me a route to the right, unless I take this guy's legs and body out. Still got 11 AP. Yeah, just look at the nonsense on the map. Okay, one of them still has attack. You still have attack. You still have attack. So a lot of these are fresh zombies. They're not the ones we maimed on the previous turn. We are down to 7 AP. I've just got to be careful I don't trap myself. Yeah, come back into this room. Take the head, go south. It's probably the safest route I've got. We know we've got a way out with the truck. Okay, more zombies to the south. And then fresh zombies, and they can get to me as well. Okay, you ran down a bit speedy. Okay, this guy didn't see me, but now he has seen me. I was hoping he'd leave me a path to get out the window. So again, now I've got to take out the legs of somebody to be able to find a route through. So either have to take 2 to get out the left side, or I've got to get down to the vehicle. Let's take the construction. Okay, good. We could have rolled unlucky on that. Let's take his head. We've got a route to the car now. Make sure we drop the head because it weighs quite a lot. Okay, another soldier down there. Just need to see. So they can't get to the vehicle. Just trying to get rid of some of the nonsense around here. The problem is that car won't do me much. It would only take me 2 tiles. Yeah, everybody keeps blocking me. Okay, I can still get through. That's good. Okay, so let's see what nonsense is up here. Yeah, there's too many can get to me still with big attacks. So I need to go back safe to be safe from you. I think I can go over to the left and avoid all these, and then we've got a new group to deal with. Take you out with a spear, that's not an issue. And if I move over one tile... Have I got enough AP? I think I have. Take this guy out with the spear, but he's going to be 2 hits. And then I can move across. Yeah, just about had enough AP. And this guy still can't get to me. I just don't think that vehicle's worth it with 3 point whatever it is. If we find a car on the next one, that could get us all the way to Terminus zone. Now, it does mean I'm carrying a lot of gas cans on me. Now, I've never seen a car at the fortified house, so I doubt there's going to be one here. We are 9 o'clock in the morning and we've already had to do a lot of combat. We're still taking 1 damage a turn, but we do have some health drugs. We are cold even though we've got 2 on. It's just because we haven't repaired our gear due to the nonsense we've been dealing with. Okay, we are next to a dangerous zone, which is not ideal. So I want to get out to that library to the north as possible, but I need to have a look at these guys. Gather bedding. I think we might have a pillow. Requires 2 bedding items. I don't think I can do that. Hopefully this is only for 2 bags. If it's for 2 bags, 5 bags. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it. We've only got the 2 because we just broke down the other 2 to get out of the nonsense on the previous tile. Let's have a look at what you've got to trade. You do have a radio. That will tell us exactly where Terminus is. Fire suit, I haven't seen in many runs. I think it might have been added in the 1.1 update. I never saw it before that. Pan. That will allow me to cook up all the water. It is very high. I have got to do whatever I can to trade for that, even if it means giving up fuel. I would like to get the radio as well, but let's try and get the pan first. I think that's about the best trade I'm going to be able to do for the pan. Lighter fuel, a morale drug, a torch, and a couple of pieces of steel. But we do need that pan to be able to cook up this water. That will deal with the hydration, which will also deal with our HP damage. We could be gaining 0.5 health a turn, or at least counteract anything we take to satiety loss. Yeah, that's the best trade. Would be nice to be able to trade for a wrench, because if we do come across a car, we've got all fuel. Could do with a way to repair it. Yeah, 1 knife, 1 cigarette, 1 lighter, 1 piece of steel. And we still got our gas lighter with 9 charges, so I don't need the other lighter. Yeah, I think that's a great one. We managed to get a spanner out of that. We managed to get the pan. We could do with starting a fire and cooking that up as soon as we get some AP. But we do want to get off this tile as quick as possible and get to an house tile before the night. $7 AP to do all the water. Fantastic. And now we can drink all the water and that gets rid of some of the damage we've been taking. So yeah, water's max now. We can start chucking the bottles. I've got a full bottle with 40, 2 bottles with 20, that's 80 hours. And the other bottle, so I've got about 90 hours water, which is nearly 4 days water. Hopefully, fingers crossed, this doesn't take another 4 days to get through. We do have a couple of house tiles. We know we need at least 3, 4, maybe 6 or 7 tiles minimum. If we can do 3 tiles a day, then yeah, especially if we can do 1 more on this day, then I've got more than enough water to last the run out. And that will start healing up my HP because my satiety is fairly high as well. Just double checking, make sure I've got no other recipes, but I think I've got no food on me, to be honest. Okay, we've got a good amount. So we're still losing because of the cold. But the cold should go away pretty soon. Yeah, overwhelmingly high for the fire suit. With just no way we're going to trade for anything like that. Would have been nice. Would have definitely given us some sort of insulation. Okay, a blockage. 4 zombies. Oh, come on. The game just doesn't want to be nice. So I can go just to the south and get away from all these. If I need to, I can run around the other side of the building and track these down to the south. But I'm expecting the left-hand side of the map to be worse with the danger zone there. Hopefully they've left me route to get through, which they might have done. Let me try and risk it. Take this guy's power out so I can stand onto the... Yeah, 6.6 with the bat, that's nice. I can start using it. You don't find aluminium vats very often. There is a dead bird there. That's going to be food. Pass a turn, but I think I might go and collect that food. It's a shame as well, we just had the fire in the sofa. Get rid of this guy's power so he can't cause anything to me. And let's go and get that bird. Cut the bird down, it'll give us some meat. Cook the meat. It gets us our satiety back without taking any sort of disease. We've still got about 6 hours on the next tile to run through it and get onto an house tile. Not rotten yet. I think that was a good call. We've got 15.6 we can zone, and we'll still have about 7.5 on the other side. Would really like to do cooking here, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it. 1.5 AP to butcher it. Yeah, we can wait till another turn. Hopefully we can do it before the next night cycle. Okay, even though there's nothing at the library, there's a lot of loot on the floor. Unfortunately, nothing I need. Now, running to the left would be an house tile. Another survivor in the building. Could be another looting opportunity. Okay, that guy ran out of nowhere, but luckily he couldn't get to me. Basket fish trap, I'm not going to be around long enough to do any of that. Let's just run away from these. And of course it's blocked, but we do have a shovel. I don't think we've got another way out. We've got to take this out. Clear with the shovel. Should be about 2 AP a turn. Sorry, 1 AP for 2 debris. So it doesn't take that long to clear if you've got a shovel. If you've not, I think it's 0.2 you clear for 1 AP. Let's keep the water up, keep our HP gaining in the right way. So gaining 0.5 on the next turn. Now we're not cold. Up to 17.1 on the next turn. Would be nice to go and get that survivor's loot. But no, let's get off here onto an house tile. Let's secure a room. We've got 4 hours before the morning. Sorry, before we need to sleep. Let's chop the bird up now. How much meat does that give me? Is it just the one? Yeah, just the one, unfortunately. Yeah, we'll just eat the meat now. We're going to be sleeping in a few hours anyway, so the disease doesn't really make any difference. I think only cooking it would just help out with the morale. It wouldn't give me anything extra. Okay, another stone to keep... but I've got my stone hammer still, so I don't need to worry. Big guy in the... Okay, he's not bad. He's only a decayed. We are going to need to make another spear soon, because that is our best way of taking out decayed. Brilliant. Managed to take you out in 1. You can't get to me, you can't get to me. And I do need to find a room to secure. There is a rotten zombie because you can see the flies in the dark space. Okay, I didn't want another construction worker. But we are going into night, so we are going to have to take out the bodies of some of these guys. Move out to safety for this turn. Okay, he's come to me. That's fine. That saves me AP. Okay, we got the disease, but we was expecting it anyway. Take out the attack pair of these two guys, just so they can't destroy windows throughout the night. I would need to repair that broken door. So it's not really worth closing it, even though I've just wasted AP closing it. Decayed would have to be attacked from the diagonal, so I need to get down one to attack this guy. I think repairing the door would be the best solution. None of these guys out there are going to attack power, so they can't get through. And let me move down so I can take this guy out with a diagonal. What was a dead rat? More food? Don't want to eat that one. Okay, he's moved over, so that's fine. He's not in the way of the window or the door into the next room. Just cover up, close everything, and then we can take this guy out now. We should be fairly safe in this room for tonight. We're about to tick into dark, so my quiet trait should kick in. Screwdriver and ointment. Ointment stops bleeding, but it gives 3 HP. Could be useful. Windbreaker could give me cloth. Crafting recipe book could be anything. Already got the street map. Bible is morale. Chocolate bars, food. So there's a couple of good things around here. Just a lantern. I'm not going to craft it because that would require a lot of steel, so it's pointless picking up. We do have one use left on the gloves, I think. And once we finish the bottles of water now, we can just start dumping it because we aren't going to need any more than what we've got on us. If I do find any more water, I'm still going to be picking it up. Would be nice to repair them gloves up so they don't break on the next turn. Yeah, chocolate bars, 3 satiety, and I don't need to pick up another Bible. I've already got one on me. Actually, no, I haven't. I thought I had a Bible. At least it's a way to get morale if I can't find vegetables. We are wet, okay. Didn't realise it was raining. So we really need to be doing some searches on the map tonight. We do still have the adrenaline shot. That is our trump card to get through Terminus with the pliers. So I am feeling pretty good about this run. And let's sleep until the disease is recovered. So we should wake up about 2 AM in the morning. And our energy is probably going to be full at that point. Okay, up at 2 o'clock, just as expected. Our energy is full as expected. Morale's not got all the way, but it's got a good way to being full. And our HP is finally back at 20 HP, so I'm happy with that. Might as well finish off the Pathfinder book. Not quite enough AP. Next turn we'll be able to finish it. Let's keep our hydration up. We are still running at 1.5 AP. That's sort of where I run on most of my games, so that's fine. We do have a pot and a pan for cooking if we desperately need to, so I'm happy I traded for that. We don't want to do a fire at the night, because it will attract zombies. And I would like to collect that cloth on the window as well. There's also a cloth in the next room as well to collect. Got 2 on me. But we've seen how useful those are, but the most important, we've still got no zombie kills. Okay, Pathfinder's finished. Can dump the book. And we just max up our morale with just the AP, because I've got not a lot to do. I could use the street map, but it's probably better on the next turn. Still got some AP, might as well try and find a 2. We might be able to find a link to Terminus. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, so there must be... It must be Terminus right above me. There's a 2 for 4. I'll gladly take that. That's got to be Terminus route. No. Oh, wow. We're getting so unlucky with these runs. Because we've got an old heap of 4 houses across, that means Terminus is in the top left-hand corner. We had it in the last one where it was in the top right when we was coming up the left. Now when coming up the right, it's in the top left. We're getting very unlucky with these placements. We've got lucky with some of the stuff. Some of the trading house runs we've done on this one's been very lucky. But no, that's really bad now. So I know exactly where Terminus is. So we've probably still got another 6 or 7 tiles to get through. Still haven't found a gun in all this run. Can't believe it. Anything I can do to get rid of my weight a bit? Not really. Could get rid of the one gas can, but I want to keep that just in case we've got a way of siphoning from vehicles. 12.9 next turn, so I need to use some AP on something this turn. We could actually, we'll just let it go into energy instead. That's probably the better solution. Yeah, very busy tile now. But we also know, yeah, that vehicle wouldn't have helped us. It would only took us to where we are now, and then we would have been out of gas. I think abandoning the vehicle was the best choice. Can't get to that guy, so I need to come down. What have we got? Umbrella and a towel. Leather gloves and a windbreaker. Our gloves are about to break. It is something that would be useful, but not essential. Towel can be broken to rags as well. Windbreaker could be broke to rags. I can get the plank. The decayed up at the top is harmless because we've already took his power out. And some clean water and an energy drink would be good. It will make our success if we get to Terminus even better. Energy drinks, you can use multiple in a turn. AP items, you can only use one. So being able to stack an AP item and multiple energy drinks is my preferred way to get through Terminus. It was what I was hoping to find in this run. So I just need to try and save that and not have to use it. Okay, so the meat in there is rotten, so that's no use to us. Either way, I'm going to have to take out that zombie. Okay, we've got 2 more outside. They haven't seen me because they haven't turned and faced me. Let's use the fire extinguisher if we can. Would be 2 hits. I need to try and do these fights in 1 hit. Yeah, that's 1 hit. Bat. Yep, 1 hit on the bat. Let's take the towel. Can't remember what umbrella breaks to. I think it's plastic. So I'm not going to take that. Okay, let's pass a turn, see where all the zombies go and see what options I've got. So we've got no possible path because the wind is closed at the moment. I think I need to come down here and get the windbreaker and gloves. Let's break them down, the windbreakers. I never use, but our gear's about to break, so we might have to use it. That should help us out with the cold issue we're having in the mornings. Now, we could keep the gloves on, them attack gloves. Would make our attacks more powerful, but I'd rather avoid it, and towels I never use. So I always break them down. So we've got a good amount of cloth on us. And again, that is crucial on some tiles to be able to get through them. Being able to take them down to head form and move the heads out of your way. Okay, so what are we on? 14.6 AP. There's 2 big SWAT zombies. E can get up to the top. So unless I can zone this turn, which is 13.4, yeah. Oh no. That's the problem. It never tells you if there's a zombie on there. I could go back into the building. I need to get away from everybody, otherwise I'm as good as dead. At least this room I have the northern exit to get out, as long as that decayed zombie isn't blocking the door. Could run down to the south and then round. Just keep up our water up. Just in case I miss it a couple of turns, I want to keep that HP max. Okay, there's 2 in here. I'm going to need to take them out. Spear would be good. I mean, the fire extinguisher, if we can get rid of that. Yeah, 4.8. Let's take it out. Let's try and conserve our weapons the best we can. Okay, we're nearly on max AP, but we do know there's a lot of zombies around. I've got to try and thread my way through the needle of all these zombies. And we do know the zombies are accruing outside the windows and stuff, so they are blocking my routes. That's the book we dumped. If I go north, I'm going to have to deal with the... I've got to hope that them zombies... Perfect. The zombies have moved off the tile. I was hoping for that. Bit of a risk because they saw me in the safe and they should have gone south. Okay, unfortunately, we left ourselves in a position where we've got no AP to move. We know we've got to go through the 3 houses. And we are starting to go away from a dangerous place. So fingers crossed, we should have a little easier time. But that's famous last words. Now, I think the railway tile's going to be on them 2 tiles next to the house. So probably by the time we get onto the next house or the one after, I am going to have to do another search just to get the actual route planned. Hopefully them houses do link onto the railroad, but they don't always. Got no AP, so we can't do anything, so let's pass the turn. Okay, the zombies didn't see me, so that's fine. It is an house, so we have got loot opportunities. We could do again some more food. Move as far north as I can. I think that's my best option. Yeah, just a lot of zombies everywhere I'm going. Construction workers aren't that bad because I'm taking out the bodies, not the heads. The heads are what I'm protected on. Could go into the building. Neither one could get to me. Oh, it's locked. Got 8.3, so I still have some AP to react. Might be best just to go back to south. Let them come to me and then maybe I can run round people. So we've got a steel pipe in there. We know that's a great weapon. So that makes me want to go in the building even more now. Now he's moved away from the window. I've got an easy way in. It is broken. Okay, more zombies inside. What are you? Clean water and vitamin drink. Vitamin drink's great for energy. Even though we don't desperately need the water, with energy we're always going to need. Yep, perfect. We've got about another 3 hits on that fire extinguisher. That will get rid of some of the weight out of our inventory. But we can break that down for steel shards. What have we got? We definitely need to get that steel pipe. It all depends on where that zombie is to the north. Okay, he's a crawler. We got lucky. Potent medicine. Lantern. So you was armless, so you couldn't do anything to us anyway. So it was worth the risk. Okay, that zombie's moved onto the thing, so I can't get the lantern. But we've already got a lantern, so I'm okay. We need to be leaving out the left side house. So I think just get into the next room, close the door and see what's in here. Fat zombies are not great. Pasta, that's food. That's what we've been looking for. We didn't start eating soon. We'd start taking HP damage. Leather gloves, fanny pack tape. Tapes are always useful. Because tape and a book will give us makeshift armour. Still having to cut down the rats, so that is more food we could get towards the night. Unless the rat's about to go rotten, don't cut it down until you're ready to use it. It lasts about 3 days in its rat form, but if you cut it into meat, it lasts less than a day. Let's just run around this guy. There's definitely people outside. Okay, strong one I didn't really want to see. We've got an unidentified place to the north. No, we could take this guy out. He's not that strong. Let's move to a steel pipe because we've got 2 of them. Let's go to the lowest condition one. Yeah, 2 hits from this. He's no threat anymore. And we still had a bit of AP in case we needed another attack in case it missed. Okay, I can get to my zone point now. And I've got enough to zone through, about 4.2 on the other side, so that's good. Another house tile, and that's what I want to see. No zombies in the immediate vicinity. It allows me to stop at the zone point and pass a turn to get some AP before I decide what to do. There is a rotten corpse in the building, as you can see, the little flies I've just pointed out. Keep that water going. Empty bottle we can just bin. Again, we don't want to go out to the south. We want to go out to the east side. Sorry, the west side. Okay, decayed zombie. Not too bad. We can take him out with spears. We are going to need to craft another spear pretty soon. We're down to 35%. Fortunately, it took 2 hits and we're still on 0 zombie kills on Ely. Actually pressed his head then. That was the bottle we dumped. Still got a bit of AP left, but we'll just pass a turn. One in the building's not great. We don't have to loot every building. We can run past them. But I think get to the south. Lead everybody around the right-hand side of the map. You can't get to me, so we've been quite lucky with that one. But yeah, let everybody come down the right side of the map and then we can run round to the bottom of the building up to the left. Okay, we have got some sort of survivor, pickpockets. I don't know what he is. He won't be a pickpocket because he would have picked my pocket if he was. But we've only got 2 hours to the night, so we've got to bed down in this zone. We've got a bird trap there, but no bird in it, unfortunately. Got a bunch of zombies. We are going to have to start taking people out because it's coming into night. Just get rid of the fire extinguisher. Now, I've got 11.6, so I've got enough AP to do something. I think I might just move out of the range. Let them come to me. Still got another hour of brightness before I'd have to use torches. Not quite enough to take you out, so it's going to have to be a steel pipe or something. Don't want to use too much condition on my pan, but I am willing to use it if I need to. That's great. We'll take you out with a knife. That's perfect. Stand in the middle of all 3. Okay, we've got 2 blocking up the windows open to go through. So none of these are any danger. Oh, okay, there is a squirrel on the floor now. That's more food. Let's come and take this guy's body out as well. 4.8. Probably would have been better if I switched over to the fire extinguisher, but that's fine. We got rid of him. And you can't get to me. But can I get to you and take you out is the question. Yeah, okay. There is a blockage to the south, but we're not going that way, so that's fine. That was the one onto the railway tile. Lot to get through, so there's going to have to be pipes on this guy. Fortunately, not enough to clear it. Still need to take the guy out in the building, but I'd rather him come outside first. Okay, so that survivor is getting attacked by people up in the north, so he's took some of the zombie attention. Okay, we are going into dark now, so I am going to have to use some of my torch. But we've been very conservative. We've not had to do much combat in this run. Let's keep that water up high. Just in case we take damage, then it'll heal back up. Okay, so there's 2 in the building, which is not great. Got a couple of turns on here, so that's fine. We do have a big guy outside the window. I was hoping I didn't attract anybody to the north. Let's close the door up so nobody follows me. They've got 0 attacks, so they can't break the door down. Let's go in the middle of these 2, and then I can take out both these. Okay, there's another one up there, so I'm going to have to use the torch again. Not ideal. Got 1 more attack on this fire extinguisher. But this is going to have to be a pole for this guy. Fire extinguisher to finish? Yeah, just about. Broke, but that's fine. A little bit of weight out of our inventory. Let's close and cover it for the moment. Fishing rod. Could have done with that on that park earlier. I think I might just pass the turn. A lot of zombie attacks, but nothing towards me, so I'm fine with that. We've got 4 turns we can use this lantern for. But because somebody's hitting on the window, I've got to do it. Only 2.8. Got plenty of options. Don't really want to use my big weapons. The bat will be fine, I think. Let's close it, cover it again. So we know we can't escape out the northern window. We do have a room to the right of us. There's onion up there. That's food. Beer as well could be useful. It gives it a little bit of satiety. We've got a laser sight over there, but we haven't got a gun. And there is still some other things in the next room. Let's take this guy's body out because he's going to become an issue otherwise. He's already got no legs, so he'll just become... Okay, we got unlucky with the roll on that one. It would have been nice if we could have took it out in one. Saved a bit of AP. I want this guy to come to the middle of the room, so the only way I'm going to do that is go to the left. I should have checked the desk while I was there. So now he comes into the middle of the room. Okay, the NPC died. He's got a lot of good things on him. He's got a backpack. He's got a siphon pump as well, and we need a siphon pump if we want to take fuel out of a car. Again, getting very lucky on these challenge runs. The nose zombie challenges I've been doing. We haven't really found that many cars on the runs. We did find one on here, but it was so high capacity, it just wasn't worth using. Just want to stand by this door, ready to go into the next room, but I won't be doing that until the morning. Now, we are hungry, but we do know there's some food in the top room to the north. We'll probably start taking a bit of damage, but because of our hydration being so high, it will counteract any damage we take. Up at 3 o'clock, fully energy. Our morale's not full, unfortunately. The vegetables we was picking up have all gone now, so that was really helping with the morale. And we had to trade our cigarette away, so again, that would have been great. Do have a dead squirrel and a dead rat. Don't need to chop them right now, but it'd be nice to do it to, say, 5 o'clock. Or as it turns 6 o'clock light in the morning. Let's see what meat they give us. I think it's just 1 piece each, if I remember right. Yeah, we've got 2, and we've got 42 hours on them, so that's great. I've got a bit of time before I cook them. Could just use the Bible. Get our AP up. It always stops at 1 AP. And we have got another level up because the Terminus is further than I expected. Energy saver would just mean sleeping less. Clean attack means less condition loss on weapons, which would be good because we've got some good weapons like steel pipes. And 25% attack is a no-brainer at this point. All more weapons doing more damage. Improvised is tools, so anything that comes under the tool category. So if you have a look, hammers, pliers, screwdrivers, shovels, spanners, frying pans are all tools. So all those will get the bonus for improvised attack. Nothing under the weapon category will get that bonus. AP's max, energy's pretty good, morale's pretty good now. Keep it topped up with the Bible, we've got nothing else really to do. Don't think we've got the planks to make another spear, have we? No, we've only got 1. And we didn't get lucky with picking up an axe at any point. I would like to get that survivor's loot though. It is 6 o'clock, so let's get that cooking done now. Get that food cooked up, at least that gives us some food. It will stop the HP loss. Don't want to do dried meat because I'm going to eat it straight away. So cooked, put them both in, put the salt in, and then we can just get rid of that tub that we've been carrying for hours. Only 2 AP. And we're just going to eat it now. 13 satiety, absolutely fantastic. That gives us 13 hours without having to take any HP loss. Denim jacket to the north, which is great because ours is not doing too good. Let's go in one square and let's have a look at what... Close the door behind us, stop everybody from following. Bible crafting recipe book. Not really that great. I think we've got the recipes we need in this run. Big nimble to the south, cooking pamphlets and ammunition. Still haven't got a gun. I think the denim jacket's the only thing that's really calling out to me. Hopefully it's good condition. Yeah, 70% very high. All denim jackets are always very high. Let's see if we can break down the weak denim jacket now. Gives us another rag in case we need to use it. Yeah, keep that hydration up. It will repair. So yeah, we're going to get 0.5 HP next turn, so that's fine. Now, let's pick up the wood. Don't block up my entrance. Oh, you people. If I go out that way, I would have to waste 2 cloths. A lot of big boys on the map. We might be able to get out of the range of some of them. You have already dealt with you, I haven't, and you've got a massive range, so I'm going to have to take out some of these. And there's another 2 over to my left as well. We'll have to check on them in a second. Okay, neither one of these can attack me. And both 0 attack. 1 to the safe I've already done. You're I've already weakened. And there's 1 I haven't, which could get to me. Just trying to find a safe square there. In between both groups. Hopefully they don't all crowd me. Because that means I'd have to waste my cloth to get out. Keep that hydration up. Pass the turn, see what the zombies do. Okay, they didn't crowd me, so I'm not blocked in. Let's go up to the loot pile. There's definitely a lot of good food in there I want to get. And there is an axe I've just spotted as well. Still need to get out to that left-hand side. Wow. Just look at all the nonsense. Can't use that, it's not strength enough. This is the pipe because we know that can do the damage. Let's pick up what we can. Okay, a couple of rotten bits, but the carrot's good because that's morale. Crackers, wine, HP, bleeds, all good. The axe is definitely going to get picked up. Cigarette. We'll use the map fragment. Okay, so that's give us a load of... Hopefully it's in the area we want, but most important, the backpack. We're currently at 35.2. We're down to 25.8 now. And with the 2 tote bags, we are currently using all 3 bags now. But we've got no unbagged weight, really. Now it's just trying to find a safe spot. We've already dealt with that decay, so he's no good. He can attack me, he can't. But he can't get to me. You can. You can. So I've got 2 to deal with. And then a big one to the north that's just come in. Still got 10.3, so I'm not a panic at the moment. Let's use the big weapon on you. Let's just use you. That's 1 steel pipe down, but I've still got another good steel pipe. And I think we've still got some repair glue as well. Got lots of bats, so let's just use them. Let's get the very low out first. Okay, 0. There's 1 that's got attack at the bottom, but he's got no range to get to me. 1 down the bottom there, but he's got no range to get to me. And I need 8 to get to the zone point, which is going to be next turn, but I won't have enough to get through as well. So I do have to be a little careful. So I've got 17. Another empty bottle can get binned. We've still got 40 in the big bottle and 2 bottles of 20, so that's 80 hours of water, which is just over 3 days. So we've got enough to get us up to day 10. Okay, you've got an attack, so I've got to have to deal with you. Very weak, so let's use something very weak. Screwdriver. See if we can get to the zone point. Okay, another big guy, but we have already dealt with his attack power, so that's fine. Paddy pack just to the south of us. We have got 7 cloths on us, so I don't think I need to go out my way for it. Let's start getting rid of some of the weight I'm not using. We've not come across cars. That's empty. Let's just get rid of a little bit of weight off us. Could have picked the steel up on the way. I just don't think I need to. I've got 7 pieces of cloth. I think getting off the tar. There is an onion and a beer in there. I would like to get, but I think just zone. Hopefully the next house is a little bit better. And I think that is a great place to call it. I am trying to keep the episodes at a shorter length now, just so it's faster for people to get through them. And we are going to be starting to do them twice a week. The final part of this series will be on Monday. And then later in the week, we have the new expansion coming out, which we'll be doing a brand new run on that one. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you do like what I'm doing, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Thank you very much.